Your hair is not fine, your mouth, your nose, your what, everything about you is not fine. You say you are not fine even when part of you has been affected, because that one part makes you feel pain the whole time. So you complain. Because that one part complements the body. Okay? We get that right? So, just as some animals have developed strong muscles to allow them to run fast, the functionalists thought that the human brain must have adapted to a function in human life. Okay? You have to survive. In life. And so that which I survive on has a purpose to me. Do you get that? So the chicken that I eat has a purpose to give me good nutrition. The vegetable that I eat has got a purpose, because it gives me a certain kind of food good enough for my body. Functional. You have a purpose to me. I have a purpose to you. Why? Why do you think that is that? Without you, as a student, cannot be here. Right? So you have a function to you. Just as I also do have a function to you. How? What's the function that I have to you? You cannot be here. How? What do you understand?
I mean, without me touching Mama, couldn't be in that right now.
I'm not doing Is that justified? If I call it justified, how justified with it? Yeah. This one was never spoken. Have you spoken before? Okay, so we are saying that in the functionalist theory, Charles Darwin comes in again to fit in with this theory of the natural selection, which we are applying in psychology. How? We are saying each part has got a function to play. And if we are describing society, every person has got a function to play in society. If you may remember very well the traditional way of educating the young, they used not to drop students because it was taken that education is automatic. Nobody felt, because everybody has got a part to play in the community. Your abilities are not the same as my abilities. And so everyone proceeded to the next level. Standard 1, standard 2, without writing exams. The exams were a daily life experience and practical life. Because children learned by imitation, observing and imitation by doing. So each one had a part. Even the most useless person we could think of, the Chidago of the village or of the family, they also had their own. What role can a Chidago play in a village? No? He has refused. Seriously. Virginia, what's wrong? It's Chidago. They are always drunk. Yes.
He is helping the one who is telling more.
How?
But they say that to survive, you know, when you give it.
Apart from that, things are about to attack this village. And this man is coming from wherever, very late, 02. And he likes shouting and insulting when he's coming. And as these things are going past that village, people think that I think there's something which is happening. People must be awake. That is good. He has built a church. People would have been attacked. So everyone has a purpose to play. Just like a witch also may have a purpose to play in the role of life. Why? If I am a daughter of a witch, boys go around, you don't joke with me anyhow. If you are a teacher, if you are you don't joke with me anyhow. Why? If we tamper with this girl, if we tamper with this boy, his father will be witches, his parents will be witches. I have served the purpose. Everyone has got the function to play, which is that function. Now, let's look at Sigmund Freud. Have we ever heard of Sigmund Freud? Yes. Where?
One of his theories.
Where did you hear it? Lessons. Okay. What was he talking about? Psychoanalysis and psychodynamic theories. Okay? So Sigmund Freud comes in to continue explaining human behavior by looking at psychoanalysis. And in psychoanalysis, as he tries to explain human behavior, he brings in two perspectives of the Electra complex and the Oedipus complex. Where he explains that in the Electra complex, there is a certain way we could determine and detect the behavior of the girl child. And in the Oedipus complex, there is a certain way we could determine the behavior of the male child. How I behave today, go back to my early childhood. How you behave today, go back to your early childhood. Psychoanalysis. And he says, in the Electra complex, it's a theory that is directed towards the girls. Okay? Now, this girl child, as she is growing up, she has the best friend. Your dad, right? How much daddy loves you. On regular, how are you, my daughter? I love you. I love you too much, Dad. You are my dad. Okay? And when you are talking to your dad like that, this girl feels like he is mad. And when mommy comes trying to get close, the way they hug like, this woman is disturbing me. You know? You, what's wrong with you? She's your mother, the owner of this man, you know. No. And when this girl is growing up, the mother tries to kiss the father. Hey, you don't try. Okay. Fine. She is growing up to own the father. He is mine. Look at this 5 years, 3, 4 years, the way she holds the father. Sometimes. And the father feels good too. The father sees that a little beautiful princess, you know, who has come in a little bit to replace the mother. And so he develops so much love on the daughter. In most cases, if I were to ask you and you there as men, what would you love to have as your first child? Baby girl. Why? What would you love to have as your first child? Baby boy. I want my princess. Men fall in love with their daughters. Women fall in love with their sons. And the kind of attachment, if not controlled, can lead into sexual intercourse. You may have heard that some fathers have slept with their daughters, and some daughters have slept with their fathers. Some sons have slept with their mothers. And others have confessed, that is the best man I will ever you didn't control it. Today, Natasha is beaten by her husband, and the father knows. Okay. Let her come back. I will do something crazy to that. This boy is messing up with me. Why? I'm so young. She's still my boy, my At a certain point, Sigmund Freud was explaining that this girl child fell so much in love with the father, and at a certain point, she was so jealous when she saw the mother coming close to the father that she killed the mother in the quest to marry the father. And she married him. Electra complex. Why do you think that tradition has come a long way to protect the girl child when she starts growing birth? Away from the father. Here. If you create that mind to say you should not get close to your father. For whatever reason the girl doesn't understand. But why do these people hate me? They're taking away from away from my friend, you know, my best friend. At a certain point, they do not understand. But later on, when they grow up, that's when they tend to understand. When the man sees the woman, the son, breastfeeding from the mother, and you know sometimes the way these kids breastfeed. Make you feel jealous, guys. You look at this one. There is always that, you know, anger. What is this boy doing? But it's my son. Every time the way he plays with mommy, you know. You look at that. And some of these reactions that we go through are the ones which make men sometimes to go and find a side band. Why? Especially when the woman is breastfeeding. You feel like, that breast of mine has been taken away. I'm no longer a child. Like this child is touching me now, sexually. Those who are not strong end up cheating on their partners or wives. Why? There's some processing that is going on in the mind. This man is jealous. He's feeling I've lost her, you know, until a certain point. Sometimes you find your partner cheats on you on the female side. Why did you do this? You were not concentrating on me. Why? I was not concentrating on you. Intrinsically, because I was attached so much to my little one, the princess. The gifts that I was bringing to you every time, showering you with gifts every time, it changes. The story changes. Now the princess can walk. So I have to come early from work and my concentration is on. You get that? And then this one who was the queen of all ages at some point, who said, I have to look myself in the mirror. Am I not so beautiful? She goes and checks everything. What's wrong with me? My man can no longer tell me those sweet words. You are beautiful. Hey, you have a nice shape. How are your hair looking nice? No matter how much you try. No more apples, no more ice cream. All that love has been taken by the little place. And this woman feels lonely. Any man who may get close to her, wow, you look sweet, you look beautiful. What goes on in the mind of this woman? So, I'm still there, right? Another person can appreciate me. Naturally, what happens is I get drawn to that person who is complimenting. And I may end up as a man losing my wife or partner to the other person. Not that she doesn't love me, not that she just needed those sweet words, which have been taken away by either the presence of the child that or your attention towards that. So these are some of the things that are very critical and crucial as we move through the other stages of relationships. To analyze the end experience. Psychoanalysis. It is a scientific method that we have to check through and follow stage by stage and see why we behave in certain ways. Okay? Now, the psychodynamic theory differs significantly from Freud's original idea of psychoanalysis. Okay? The psychodynamic perspective came later, and all the other theories that were contributed by him were called psychodynamic and not psychoanalysis. So the psychodynamic is an approach to understanding human behavior that focuses on early childhood it brings in the role of the unconscious to determine why we behave the way we behave. Why do you think the unconscious play? The memories. Certain things that come to us through dreams. Freud believes that many of the problems that his patients experienced were as a result of anxiety, depression, sexual anxiety. Why? Why am I so anxious? Why am I not functioning sexually? Problem. Why do I have depression? Certain consequences were as a result of the things of the subconscious and things of the unconscious. Now, we have the conscious state that we are, okay? We have the subconscious and we have the unconscious state. Are you getting me? We have the conscious. I know you, right? Okay, you know me, right? Okay. You are conscious that there's a human being standing in front of you, right? The conscious state. But we have another state which is the subconscious, right? When I go home, maybe it's dark. I lay on my bed and your face is coming. And it happens that I'm in front and I'm teaching again. Memory. The mind is processing the previous activity, right? It comes in the dream. And so, would you be right to say sometimes events which happen to us, they come again in form of dreams? The recent events. Right? The person who died yesterday, 3 days ago, is still going to come and appear alive. Right? The subconscious. And then there are certain experiences that I have never thought or seen something in my physical life that it will come upon there. Or maybe just once I'll never dream of it again. What happens? It's the unconscious state. Or in most cases the unconscious state comes to us to appear in our everyday life through the behavior. This person is depressed. Why are you depressed? What's wrong with you? The person doesn't know. A guy just said a good thing. Hey. I wanted to tell you that the listeners here is laughing. Yeah? The way you react, I don't understand. Where is this behavior coming from? You don't know and you cannot explain. It's the unconscious.
I want to ask, what about those days that you feel like you've been there before?
Yes, unconscious. And when you go deep, that's where philosophy comes in. But anyway, let's not go on philosophy. There were certain experiences that our forefathers might have passed through. genealogically, certain experiences find their way out to us. Shall we come? I one time had a dream about my father, the grandfather of my father. And I didn't understand what it was. That my grandfather was trying to cut a tree in the field of another old man. And the old man was very unhappy. How could you cut a tree on that? For you're stepping into my land, your generation will never be, you know. This is a process of that. I don't understand that. And then I went to ask my father. I had such a dream. I don't understand. Why is it that you are always sick? And then he started explaining. There was this man who hated our family very much, a long time ago. And then when my father went to his farm to cut the corn, and he faced him. Did I know? It manifested in the dream. Until I had to find it. Now, there are certain things that you will carry, you do not know what you are carrying and how you are behaving, why you behave so harshly like that, and why you behave so good like that. They are okay. There are some unconscious states that will move you. And that is why there are other people. Anything they just cut their hand on, it brings money. There is some fortune that goes on in the lineage that you have. This one is very intelligent, no matter what, how difficult this psychological explanation is. Someone just grasps it. Why? Can everyone do it to your left palm? What do you think? If you are to categorize that as a letter, what letter do you see on your arm? Any clear letter? You see N? N? Okay. There's an N. There's M. How many are seeing clear M? I saw some M somewhere. You have M. You have M. You have M. A little bit M.
What else?
I'll tell you. psychoanalysis, you are able to detect how long someone is most likely to stay alive. Okay? You are able to detect how many children somebody is going to most likely have if you were to bear children normally, without using contraceptives. And another round two, unfortunately, I'll put your official figures. So I cannot just do this. How many have got an end with thick nerves? Thick nerves, like they are a little bit going inside. You think you have, right? Left palm. Alright. Freud believes that many of the problems that his patients experience, including anxiety. What is anxiety? Someone is just too anxious, too active. Depression, like this person feels like useless, right? It's like I'm no good, you know. There's nothing good that can come from me. What's wrong with me? This person just looks lower, not confident, most likely to develop depression. Sexual dysfunction. At this point, you may not feel it so much. But when you get your partner nice permanently, anything that makes you stressed, you cannot function properly in bed. You see your partner, no interest. Until someone tells you you have to start going to the gym. It's not about my physical body, it's about my mind. So girls, don't punish your name. No, you have to start going to the gym. You need to build that. It's not about building for me to perform. It's about mind. Sexual dysfunction comes in most cases because the mind has been switched off. And sometimes as men, you may not know what's causing that. Sometimes as women, we may not know what's causing that. But there are some prior experiences. Sometimes a girl may have been raped, but she does not know it was not revealed to her, but she just has developed that negative edge towards sexual activities for her man. of the experiences that we undergo through when we are as a result of any childhood experiences that we are not aware. Any words that may have been added to us may contribute to our lives negatively. Any actions that may have been done to us may contribute to our adult life negatively. So these are some of the things that we do not remember anymore. Okay? Do you have any? Sometimes even when our thinking is conscious, we are influenced by unconscious processing and guides that affect our thoughts. You try to make a good decision, but something just do the right thing. I mean the wrong thing. Sometimes I don't understand why I behave like this. But I do not. I sometimes go crazy. Oh, I just switch off. Because of the unconscious mind which is operating. So personality is better explained by one's executive function. And sometimes how can you control something that you're not aware of? It's a challenge. And that's why we have got different personalities. Which means understanding. Psychosocial stages of development, the idea of sex and death, driving behavior, and the significance of dreams have not been supported by other psychologists. But to some extent, they were proven to be correct. But because knowledge keeps on being explored, we need to find new ways of why people of this age behave this way. So the current psychodynamic perspective focuses on the importance of human development from birth and early childhood development, seen as critical for later adult functioning. How we raise the child today is going to determine the future of our child. There's a clip which is going around from Area 49 that a certain man punched the cartoon for the owner. Now, imagine that I interact with my boy and my child, or my children, and you have such time for thinking, how sure am I how safe my children are in your house? Cartoon, whoever she was agreeing with, I think she had a man behind her to say, manager, just package, I organize everything now. Okay. And those are some of the mates who have ended up even on the hand of this is the child, why your boss, your parents do mistreat me so much. So when they are away, the child is misled. So these are some of the things that we must be careful about as social workers. When we are teaching people in communities, they have to be conscious of what goes on in the mind of the other in trying to take care of our community. Nowadays we have got the tendency of, see, you are here, most of the ladies are here, right? And most likely, most certainly, when you are done with your bachelor, others will go for masters, others will proceed to be doctors, professors. So that you're going to marry men who are working as well. So both of you will be going for work. But procreation will still be taking place. Who will be taking care of your children? You need someone to take care of your children. But how do you find that person? It's the challenge. And so children are raised by someone who is feeding them with beer so that they sleep, and then they also have got their own business. If you bring someone who is not married, they will need boyfriend. So when the cat is away, the rats take over the house. You know those beautiful sofas of yours, the big fridge and the nice food that you pack in that fridge when you are away. Who is in charge here? It's the maid. Who enjoys that jumps on those sofas of yours? That speaks like saying to, what are we doing to ourselves? What do you think? Let's discuss. Should we stop having children? You know what I can tell you? At this stage, Mugambo Maliga degree. Even the nation who seems, at a certain point, you have to start thinking, I need to settle down now. Right? Why? Society starts judging you. Like, Tasha? Yes. Madam? Even as a husband as well. Society will start asking you, even your parents, unfortunately. Our daughter, you are done with your university education. What next? Have you found anything? When you were in Form 4, Form 3, Form 1, for them to see you with the man, who is that boy? Hey, we'll stop paying your school fees. But now, you are 26, 24 now. The ones who start are mad. Hey, my daughter, have you found any friend? And the time comes now where even your father will have to ask you because he is tired of buying you. Just know that your expiry date in that form has come. And when your parents ask you, your father asks you, it will be the community now. Hey, it's never there. You reach 29, 28, 29 stage as a girl. This is it. If you had a boyfriend, you will now start pestering that one. You don't love me. Hey, if you love me, look at my friend. So this becomes very important now. My finger is not dressed. It's psychology of the mind. As time passes by, there are certain things we used to do which things will be useless. At a certain point, you're dressed 40 years that and now we are saying, hey, my kids to see me like this, they'll think that. So you start putting yourself in check. But at a certain point, it's very nice that even when girls see you, I have to be playing with that hair, that leg. I need a man with beard so that I can be playing with his beard now. Yeah. Psychodynamic focuses on human development from birth on and early child development, being seen as a critical stage of adult life and behavior. That's why in philosophy we say, I am because you are. I am shaped by my environment. So the psychodynamic theories of object relations and assessment focus on child care to relationship. Those to take care of the children. Who should take care of our children? If we bring them into this world, we give birth to them. Then who takes care of them? If I am giving birth to children, my children, and then the mate is the one taking care of them, who is the one who takes? By name I am, right? By name I am. But the behavior that is being integrated in the child is the mate. So at a certain point, when the child is behaving in a different way, we say, where did you learn this behavior from? Hey, this is, we start quarreling now. I think this must have come from you and it's the man who has been taking care of this child. First caregiving is very important. Any question? Any question? We have another perspective called the human perspective, which focuses on thinking and emotions. Being human. Where humanism embraces the concept of the self, self-esteem, self-actualization, and self-realization. If we have heard of Abraham Maslow, have you ever heard of him? Who came up with the pyramid? In the psychoanalytic perspective. The humanistic perspective popularized in the 1950s was referred to as the third force in psychology. And this perspective was seen as an alternative to deterministic and pessimistic approach of the psychoanalytic perspective. It believes that individuals possess personal choice and can rise above their unconscious desires. Now they are bringing things up. Even if Freud was talking about psychoanalysis and psychodynamics, we have got the power to choose what we want to become. So the unconscious and the subconscious cannot define what I have to become. That's why there are some people who have fought and being the only persons in their families to be professors, to be rich business persons, and others have coined their names to say they are ritualists when they fought on their own. Why? You have the ability to become what you dream of becoming. Humanistic perspective. What kind of a human being do you want to become? So, the humanistic perspective counters the blank slate belief and constraints imposed by the environment, as suggested by the behaviorist perspective. Do you remember the blank slate of Jean Locke? That man is born an empty slate, an empty body. It can only be the environment that I am growing up in that makes me to be what I am today. The environment I live in is what shapes my character. And so if today, for example, I'm living in a boarding house, away from my home, right? I came with my own character, but this environment has got its own way of livelihood. if boys can be allowed to enter into the girls' hostels freely, we can drink together. This one is putting on a parachute, I'm putting on a boxer. It is okay. It's normalized. We are students, right? There is a certain kind of character that is formed in this particular environment. Different from that particular environment. This little child does not like cinema. Why? When he went to the university, it was quick food, noodles, what, back to back. For him to sit down and start cooking what, it was a waste of time. And so this boy grew up, this girl grew up. When you move to cinema and you go to big functions, no, they are used to fast food. Others entered marriage and they were chased from the marriages because they don't know how to cook properly. Tasha, do you know how to cook? Cooking what?
Everything.
Huh?
Everything.
That's it. Alright. So, Rogers and Abramat was raised on self-actualization, which is the inherent tendency of an organism to develop all of its capacity. Self-actualization. Can you do that? Inherent capacity. That internal capacity for one to develop himself, herself to the fullest potential he can. You know you can do it. Can you? Do you know there are other ladies who have found our marriage and they do whatever they can to capture the mind of them. I'll marry a rich man. So they give themselves a class. Yeah? But there are also others who put their own mark to say, this is virtue. Like that Tubuka man said, to blinders, I shall stand. And fought until he went to the university. And so like that. The purpose of him going or working hard in education was so that after I complete my university education, I could go and work in London. My intention was to set the feet of the foot in London by myself. That was the intention. And he had to take all that long journey, suffering and what? Huge case. And today is a black man. You can actualize it. What you think is what you become. So there is an aspect of the circumstantial thinking. We can give ourselves a therapy, you know. Do you want to become good? You don't need anybody to tell you. You're beautiful. You're handsome. Are you getting me? Hello? At least I need a break now. I come back. Sometimes that way can be receiving. Andrew will tell Virginia to say, and then she told us her name like that. Okay. Maybe he has got a he has got a hidden agenda of entice her. Sometimes when you tell yourself, I'm handsome, I'm very beautiful, I'm good, yeah, it's better than when it comes from someone else. Because when you don't get it, you catch it. There are many of the men who have ended up supporting the girls. You are my world, you are my happy life, you are my ice cream. Until inch and passion. That leg we have like my arm. Make at this one they get dry. I will get dry with it for my last thing. Spend with a full heart of love. That is, men don't invest for nothing, they invest for love. Tomorrow to go carry the night. She finishes her degree and master's. She finds one Mr. Andrea and Idris and Ibrahim. No, you're not on my level. You know, Ibrahim, whatever you invested, I can give it to you. Don't worry. Are you going to give me my emotions back? Don't worry. Oh, you care about it again. Everyone wants to do that. Who doesn't want to do that? That's the thinking of some lives, right? So when good life presents itself, I grab it. Okay. I don't mind the pain you go through. Remember that pain will be used to get someone else because I've never been in normal relationships. But what am I saying here? When you believe in yourself and when you love yourself, psychologically, that gives you the greatest platform for your potentiality to become what you have become. You get it? So for ladies, women, ladies and gentlemen, love yourself first before you love your partner. You gotta do good. Very good. Gentlemen, before you eat, you feed the other person, feed yourself. Don't say I'm bad. No, it's my best gift. It's good. You know, I realized that I needed to come out and educate myself higher. And when I did that, that's when I was able to accumulate a lot of data. Now that I do that. At a certain point, you don't fear whether someone leaves you or not. Why? You are comfortable with it. No matter how handsome he is, how beautiful she is, even if she went when she misbehaved, but if she wanted to go when even if she misbehaved, but because I'm not man enough, I will try to say I've lost her. Self-actualization. Alright, I want to meet again to start looking at why do psychologists rely on empirical meditation? Why do psychologists rely on empirical meditation? I have sent the assignment. You got it right? Okay, anyone who may have the number, my number, okay, you can just write me, I'll send it.